With no signs of the government shutdown ending anytime soon, this morning, Republicans placing blame squarely on Democrats.
Well, welcome everybody to day 2 of the Democrat shutdown.
President Trump meeting today with his budget director to determine which agencies he recommends be cut, either temporarily or permanently. The president also blaming Democrats on the conservative One America News Network.
Well, there could be firings, and that's their fault.
The Trump administration warns it could start that unprecedented step of firing federal workers as soon as today. ABC's Mary Bruce pressing the vice president yesterday.
Why does the president want to fire some workers and not just furlough them? Why is this shutdown any different?
Well, first of all, we haven't made any final decisions about what we're going to do with certain workers. What we're saying is that we might have to take extraordinary steps, especially the longer this goes on.
Democrats demanding Republicans reverse massive cuts to Medicaid and extend expiring Obamacare subsidies so health care premiums don't rise for millions of Americans next year.
Republicans say they'd rather shut down the government than make sure that Americans get their access to health care. I think they're wrong.
The White House is insisting the government needs to reopen before discussing health care policy. President Trump now turning up the pressure, targeting projects in Democratic-leaning states, freezing $18 billion in infrastructure funding for New York City, home of both Democratic leaders, Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries, and blocking $8 billion for energy projects in 16 Democratic-led states.
The president said today he's meeting with the budget chief, Russ Vought, to talk about which Democrat agencies he recommends be cut. What agencies are on the table for that conversation?
We're going to look at agencies that don't align with the administration's values, that we feel are a waste of the taxpayer dollar.
There are more than 750,000 federal workers furloughed around the country. TSA agents, air traffic controllers, and members of the military all working without pay. The Senate will not be back in session until tomorrow to even consider a vote to end the shutdown. Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.